All right, future meta millionaires, real quick intro here. We got to get in here and watch this clip on Houston Wade. I don't know if you've seen it yet or not. If you've seen it yet or not, he is the brother of Gardner Wade. We know he says he's not supposed to talk about MMTLP because of possible insider information. So let's get into this clip. He just did a live stream on yesterday, and I wanted to get here and listen to it with you guys and put a video on it, and that way we can hear what he has to say.
Dizzy market. How will we know it's time to sell Acme stock? Is there a way to be notified when the S1 is filed? Does that being filed means we have to sell or goes to zero? Okay, so
first you notice they had to say Acme stock because they can't say MMTLP because of possible legal issues, but they're referring to it as Acme stock now.
If you own a stock like an Acme, a fictitious stock that does not exist, then that stock is going to be still held by those stock owners, but is going private, meaning you won't be able to trade the shares on the open market. You will still own those shares. They may not have a dollar value associated with them, but it appears the entire purpose of taking a company like that private is to make the sale of that company much easier to an outside buyer. Say if you're trying to liquidate all the assets, and then you're going to give a special dividend to the holders of that now private stock, and then erase the stock from existence. Bing, stock no longer exists. Now everyone has cash in their account. That's the idea. Now, in the process of trying to take that company private, you have to get permission from the SEC via filing this S1 form saying, hey, we want to take the company private. These are the things we are doing to ensure we can take it private. Please give us the permission. And the SEC goes, oh, not good enough. You need to fix this, and this. Go back, do a rewrite, send it in. So you go rewrite it, fix those things, send it in. The SEC looks at it and goes, okay, your revision is better, but I'm noticing you have these two things here you need to fix. So go back, you revise, you submit it again. And eventually the SEC goes, okay, you've met all of our requirements. You may now go private, Acme. And when they say that,
real quick, we're referring to it as Acme stock. I love the way he breaks everything down. It's really awesome, and just love hearing the way he thinks about this because it's very similar in how we all think about this, and it's very exciting.
There's a date that is set supposedly 15 days after it's approved, where there's a window for everyone to close all their short positions and rectify if they want to own a company that's going to go private or not. And then those 15 days, that's when all the action is going to happen. And then at 15 days, anyone who's holding that stock now has a private stock that they won't be able to sell on the market. You might be able to sell through very, very tough means if you write some sort of private contract and get this thing to transfer. And it'll be a pain in the ass. Only like big cajillionaires can figure out how to do that stuff. But that 15-day window between when the S1 is approved and when they finally go private is going to be a circus. Because,
as John Berta said, the rats will scurry because those shorts cannot hold a short position to go into a private company. They have to come up with the shares. It's private. It's not going to be tradable. And that is in the S1, non-tradable. And they made sure to have that in there this time. No non-transferable, no tradable. It's going private. So they have to cover.
Because you cannot have short shares. Not only can you not have short shares, the brokerage cannot let short shares happen. So if you get through 10, 11, 12, 13 days, and we're a weekend away from everything going private, and you've got a T+2 settlement agreement for clearing, the brokerage may, on a couple days before, just go, all right, these guys aren't doing their job. We have to start selling everything they own in order to close these positions because we can't have any synthetics on our books because it's going to ruin the portfolios of our clients who think they have shares and they don't. So we're going to force close on everything. And that's my guess is that if people drag their feet during a 15-day window before privatization, is that in those last couple of days, you are going to see the brokerages just liquidating these hedge funds and just deleting everything they own, just dumping stuff on the market, and then figuring out what price it will take to get rid of those synthetic shares. And that is when we'll see perhaps just astronomical prices. So if your hypothetical Acme company was going to say potentially have a special cash dividend in the range of $30 to $60, maybe more, maybe less, but a likelihood somewhere in that range. If they sell off all their assets and distribute a special dividend to everybody, it'll be in the not so insignificant range of $30 to $60. Then there is no incentive whatsoever for anyone who holds those shares to sell during that 15-day window for anything less than like $60, right? Because why? Why would you even bother if that's the amount of money you're going to get anyway?
And that is what I want to say exactly. That's why you see in videos, guys, where I'm posting, when I get some money available, I'm buying. Even when the stock here is trading at $5, at $6. And I was buying back at $3 and $4. And, I was buying back last year on October 7th at 70 cents, 80 cents, $1.25, $1.50. I was buying all that time. And I'm still buying up here in the $5 plus $6 range because I believe I agree with him. This is going to be a $30 to $60 play easy all day. So buying here at these prices, I'm still going to make tons of money on these purchases. So it's just a no-brainer in my opinion. Let's keep going.
And it's probably going to be tax-free, right? So you may as well hold. And if the price goes absolutely just bonkers, and you're like, I got still a couple of days to wait, why would I sell now? And it goes even more bonkers. You're like, yeah, there's still 3 days. I got some time. There's no incentive whatsoever until finally the price is at a point you're like, you know what? I don't need the $60. I can go with the $1,114 they're offering right now and sold. Cool. I'm going to a private island for a while. And it's done. So that's how you know Dizzy Market. If Acme were to ever go private, that's how you would know when it's time to sell.
All right, guys. So there it is. I'm going to put a link to his video, Houston Wade, down in the pinned comments below. And I'm going to put the timestamp. I believe it was at like 1:57 is when he started answering that gentleman's question during his live stream. So go watch the rest of this because he does talk a little bit more about it. But just for this video, I wanted to cover this main part. And go check out the rest of his channel. He has a lot of great stuff he talks about. I'm going to be super excited once all this is said and done because we already know when we get our money, we're going to, number one, reinvest a portion of it back into metamaterials. Ticker symbol MMAT. That's number one. Maybe number one will actually set some money back for taxes because if we do get shares of an oil company or we do get a dividend, we do got to account for taxes. So I will be putting back probably 25 to 30% just for taxes, just to be safe, because I don't want to get hit by Uncle Sam next year and not have that money ready. So I will take out for taxes first, probably 25 to 30%, and I'm going to take another portion of that and reinvest back into MMAT, and from there, hoping to pay the house off. That's number one. Pay the house off, and any money after that, probably pay the vehicles off, and reinvest back into some of these stocks that are getting destroyed. Facebook, Google, Amazon, stocks that are getting destroyed. And then I also want to go back into some more of these small cap plays. So we will go over all that in future videos. I'm super excited. I cannot wait for this to happen. Any day now, the S1A is going to be approved by the SEC, and the 15-day countdown will start for the shorts. And I'm sitting here not even sweating because if the price doesn't move, I don't care. I can hold. I've been holding all this time, and I'm not going anywhere because, like he says, I can hold up to the last minute. And they can't. They cannot hold. They have to cover their position. So that is all I got for you in today's video, guys. If you appreciated it, give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down below, and I'll catch y'all in the next video, guys. Peace.